Hi there everyone, my name is Zach and welcome to my channel. I had a different plan for this week's video, but I've just watched Matt Easton's video on the Dane Axe and how it may be a horse killing weapon. So check that out in the pinned comment if you haven't seen it already, because I just thought I'd do a quick addendum, extra piece of evidence for that. So I agree a lot with what Matt said, and I think that they would be particularly good at dealing with cavalry. Let's put it that way. I think a lot of people don't recognize how difficult it is to actually kill a horse. Now, I've never done it personally. We've talked about this on the channel before. So to be very clear, I've never done it personally. But there is a big difference between being able to injure a horse and being able to actually put one out of commission. And I think there's a lot of idea that all you need is one spear and you brace it in your foot and that's that. But horses are big animals, and particularly if we're talking about the broad stallions that would be being used in 1066. They're absolutely pumped up on adrenaline. They could be quite aggressive. And if you're attacking them, then they will fight you back. So poking at them with spears might actually end up killing them in the long run, but it would probably be due to blood loss over time rather than an instant kill. You would need to get the spear very, very far into the horse in order to actually harm its heart. There is a place, so we have manuals about this, about how to put a horse down, both from a veterinary point of view and also from a military point of view. So one of the places would be a spear in between the front legs. But again, you need to get that really far in order to actually damage the heart. Now, the other place that we know of that puts a horse down quickly, which remember, that's what you want to do because this thing is big and strong and angry. And if you just wound it, even if it's going to die in the long run, if you just wound it, then it will probably wreck you before it actually dies. And the guy on its back definitely will. So the other place that we have evidence for where manuals are saying how to put a horse down is right in the forehead, in between the eyes. And it's really interesting that the Bayeux tapestry actually depicts these Saxon hussars are almost always aiming for the forehead of the horse, which is exactly what you would be doing if that was the weapon you were armed with. So if you had a spear, you would try and go through the front of the horse, which basically, I mean, even if you did kill it, if you're standing right in front of it, it's going to take you out as it falls down. But stepping to the side and getting the axe in the forehead is 100% the quickest and best way on a 11th century battlefield to put down a horse. I think it's really interesting that the Bayeux tapestry depicts that because a lot is said about these artistic renditions and how inaccurate they can be. But it really gives you an idea that maybe these people who were making this tapestry actually spoke to people that were at the battle and have some first-hand accounts that they're working from. So anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope this is interesting and adds something to the discussion. Hopefully I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.
Thanks for making it to the end of this video. Do like, do share and subscribe. If you want to support the channel more and are able to, then we have a Patreon, which is linked down below. And these lovely people over here are already doing that. So massive thank you to them and to everyone who helps to support the channel through the algorithm. Thank you guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.